how was that? Gotta set up my cam here, my phone, and hopefully you'll be able to see the guitar, because that's kind of the point, because I wanted to do like a little guitar lesson again. Um, so what I thought I'd what I thought I'd do today is another pentatonic lesson. We talked about this last time. Hey Basil, like I said in my previous talk or live stream, I would love to do some more guitar lessons as well during some of these live streams. For anyone who's playing the guitar and are interested in learning some scales and stuff, I would love to just, I don't know, connect with you, chit chat, do some Q&As, but also specifically play the guitar. So that's what we're gonna do today. Hey Axel, nice to see you again. Are you ready for a guitar lesson? Let me know. Type yes in the comments. Basil is ready. Yeah. Let me know if you hear the guitar properly. This is an Epiphone 100 Les Paul Epiphone. So it's like a Gibson type guitar. We hear it just fine. Okay, that's great. That's great, Gage. And I was learning Where's My Mind and just got a notification, so I'm ready as one can be. Oh, I've actually tuned my guitar to a different tuning today. So this is a half step drop. So it's because I've been playing I'm trying to learn hey, the Don Urbas, what's up? Not much, I'm just playing some guitar. I was thinking I would do a guitar lesson today for people who are playing the guitar, who are watching my channel. So I've been learning, or trying to learn, Little Wing by Led Zeppelin. I was gonna say Led Zeppelin, but Jimi Hendrix, obviously. And it's kind of a difficult song to learn. I'm taking it step by step, so hopefully by the end of this I'll have learned that. But anyways, I wanted to talk a little bit about the pentatonic scale. So now that you're ready, let's start doing this. So the first pentatonic box is obviously the one that we went through during the last lesson, the last time I did a live stream. Ugh. So this is G flat minor pentatonic. And you can play this, the reason why it's G minor and not G is because I tuned the guitar down a little bit to half a step lower. But you can play this on many different places on the guitar. So you have one shape here, like I just showed you. This is what we call the first box in many cases, the first shape or the first box. But you can also play it down here. Right? So if you haven't learned the second box, I will teach it to you right now. So if you go to... This is a bit stupid because I haven't tuned my guitar correctly. So... But let's say you're playing this on the 6th fret of the E. It's gonna sound different to you because you've tuned it to E standard, but... And then you go 2 half steps up to the 8th, like that. And then you go to the 5th of the A. What day are you going to do album? What? I didn't catch that. So you do the 5th fret on the A, then the 7th fret, the 8th on the A as well. and then it's the same way again, the 5th to the 8th on the D string. And after that, when are you doing history? I didn't see that. The comments just passed by immediately. If you post it one more time, sorry about that, but I can't read that fast. So you do that, and then you go to the 5th and the 7th fret. You have it written down on your suggestion book. Which suggestion book? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. So you do the 5th and the 10th on the G. Then you go to the 6th and 8th, and the 6th and 8th on the E as well, like that. And like I said, it's gonna sound a little bit different on your guitar music suggestion book on your YouTube channel for music idea to do. Do you mean like, have I posted that in one of my videos? Is that what you're saying? Or, because I can't remember exactly what you're referencing there. Sorry about that. So here you have the 2 pentatonic shapes, right? Sorry. And the first one. You haven't yet. You have to record it on your YouTube channel. Record it. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. So those are the 2 pentatonic boxes, and the great thing is that you can practice those and you can become really good at playing them. I highly suggest you play one at a time. I can definitely get a Queen's tone on this guitar, yeah, for sure. Queens of the Stone Age is perfect for these. These are humbuckers, these mics. So it has kind of that mid-tone that you hear in a lot of Queen's songs, which is great. Now it's very clean, so. But I can get, yeah, about close. But anyways, what I was saying about the Oh yeah, right. You suggested that. Yeah, I'll get back to that. That idea about the EP, the album, and stuff. I usually do like videos about artists, you know. So that's what I do. Bro, Luke. But yeah, try to practice those pentatonic scales and get really fluent with those. And what I suggest you do after that is use like a metronome. You can search that up on Google, and there's so many different apps that you can use to as metronomes as well. And what I highly suggest you do is you go back and forth between the first and the second shape, right? So just practice like that, for example. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, man. So if you go back and forth between those, I'm still struggling a little bit with it. Hey, David Gilmour is here. Again, I'm a hypocrite here because I'm not using a metronome right now. But let's say if we get the metronome up, literally a metronome on Google, you know, so you can bring that up. Sorry. So that is a great way of integrating both of those shapes. So you take the first pentatonic shapes, that's the first shape of the E string, and then you can slide down to the next string, you know? And that's a great way of integrating both of them, both of those pentatonic shapes, so that you become more proficient at it, and then you can move back and forth between both of them basically, and it sounds really good and bluesy. Relax hand and only use as much pressure as necessary. Yeah, that's definitely a good tip as well. Don't try to hold down, because in that case, you want your finger movements to feel as butter. You want it to feel as slippery as butter when you're playing, or as if you're just touching it lightly, as if you're just touching something that's hot, like a stove plate, for example. Hey, no problem, Rob. So yeah, that's basically the two pentatonic shapes. And the goal with all types of practice when it comes to this stuff is that you should just and this is where the metronome comes in real handy, because when you're practicing scales, for example, or just practicing a song in general, it's really useful to have that metronome kind of gauge where you're at in the process. So let's say you're trying to play this, that transition right there, right? And let's say you're able to play it at 110 beats per minute. And that is super simple for you. That is like, not hard at all. What you should do then in that case is to put the metronome to a higher speed. So let's say I turn it up to 130. And that becomes easier, or that becomes harder, I mean. In that case, you're closer to that sweet spot where it's challenging enough for you, but at the same time, it's like it's easy enough so you can play it over and over again, but it's just hard enough so that you feel a little bit challenged, if you know what I mean. And that's kind of the sweet spot that you're aiming for whenever you're trying to play the guitar and learn something new. You want to be in that sweet spot where you're kind of challenged, but it's still easy. You're still able to do it. And what I like to do as well, in addition to practice with the metronome, is kind of count in my head how many times I'm playing the riff or the chords or whatever I'm playing and practicing. How many times can I play it correctly one time after another? So let's say I'm playing this simple pentatonic shape. So that's one time. If I'm able to play this with the metronome 8 times in a row, let's see. So that's 8 times, right? I did it perfectly. That's a sign that I should speed up. Because if I speed it up, I get more challenged. And yeah, I learn faster, basically. So that's a little ninja trick for all of you guitarists out there. So sometimes I just like to do that, just. What strings do you use? Do you have any string recommendations for a beginner? Not really. Like I use Dunlop. I use D'Addario. Is that what you call it? D'Addario. I use Dunlop, Dario. These ones that I have here are Stringjoy. I think they're an American company from Nashville. I'm not sure. I have them over here. Actually, I can show you. They're pretty good. I mean, there's not that much of a difference between one type of strings to another. Um, yeah, these are the ones that I'm using right now. They're like nickel wound, just average guitar strings. This is 13.5 gauge. And yeah, they play good. This is pure nickel though, the ones that I have here. And I don't really know the difference between pure nickel and nickel wound, but apparently there's a bit of a difference in sound. That's at least what a lot of people say when it comes to the sound of the guitar, that it's not just the humbuckers or the pickups of the guitar. It's obviously the wood, and whether it's a bolted or whatever. And apparently a lot of people say that, yeah, you gotta have the right strings for the right sound as well. But I think that is bullshit. Uh, because the strings, it's metal, right? Unless you're playing nylon on an acoustic guitar, in that case it's different. Or if you're playing a hollow body, then it's a different thing. But the strings are strings. Thank you, Lee makes music. Lee likes music, actually. And yeah, I noticed you're trying to annoy me, but it doesn't work, man. I think I'm annoying you more by just ignoring you. I don't know. I'm gonna tune my guitar a little bit differently so that I'm tuned to E standard, because this is getting on my nerves, the alternate tuning here. Because this is basically the only song that I can play in this tuning. And I don't know shit of that song anyways, so let's switch it up. Good luck on the research. Thank you. Thank you, dude. Best of luck on your endeavors. Create. There we go. Okay, now I can tune. So let me know where you're from. Comment down here where you're from, how you're doing today. I'm based in Norway. Maybe a bunch of you know that from before, but there's a lot of people that are like, your accent is kind of weird. Where are you from? You're not American, you're not British. And I'm, oh, Jesus Christ, that was loud. Ooh, holy shit. Brazil, Nicholas, all right. Michigan, cool. Michigan, USA, baby. Netherlands, cool. Jacksonville, Florida, nice. Play along with you. That's cool. Join if you want to. Alejandro is from Spain. Seems like we have a lot of different people from different places. Germany, Portugal, New Mexico. Awesome. You got me into Weezer. I'm forever grateful. Yeah. No worries, man. That's what I like to do. From UK, I like your breakdowns, especially for beginners like me. Cool. Hello, Marius. I'm just gonna restring, not restring, but retune my guitar here. Algeria, wow. Car Bomb. What was that about Car Bomb? I know those guys, or I don't know them, but I know the band. Yeah, Meta. That's one of their albums, right? Killinger Escape Plan. I like that name that you have. What do you guys think about Echo Beach? Christopher. Hey, Christopher. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sudan. Wow. Hey, Mohammed. Dillinger Escape Plan is an amazing band, you know? All right, let's do this. What did you eat today? I ate chili con carne, I guess you call it. But I made my own mix of like sweet potato and I think I had some eggs in there as well. Really cool. What amp am I using, Diego? I'm using the Fender Mustang 2. Yeah, it's the Immigrant Song. Super easy song to play, you know? Hey, John. Super easy song to play. Just learned it recently. I also learned this song, No Quarter. Slowcore. Duster Slint. Slint is an amazing band. For how long have you played the guitar? I've played for, I would say, like 7 years. 7 years, yeah. Caribbean, wow, that's so far, far away. That's such an amazing song, you know? If you haven't listened to it, hey, what's up, Amstel? Professor Eulonium. Who inspired you to play the guitar? I think it was Josh Homme, first of all, from Queens of the Stone Age, you know? How many days will you get the research done? I have to consider doing the video in the first place. I can't just do a video on the fly, and I usually don't do videos about stuff like that anyways. So, you know. Hey, me too. I'm from the DR. From the DR? What's that? A perfect circle. How's vaccination going on in Norway? Things are more or less back to normal, yeah. We still gotta wear the fucking masks and all, but it's going back. Caribbean, yeah. Christopher Hayden, is rock still big in Norway? Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. It's been a big thing in Norway for quite a long time, but of course, pop is the biggest thing everywhere. You know, R&B and you know, hip hop, pop music. Is the biggest shit in Norway because we're such a westernized country, if you know what I mean. I mean, just listen to me, you know. I'm a prime example of this. I've been watching, you know, fucking Seinfeld and American series ever since I was and practice with a metronome. Yeah, you should definitely practice with a metronome. I always practice with a metronome. Um, and yeah, otherwise, when I'm just chilling like this, I don't practice with a metronome, but yeah. Psychedelic porn crumpets, I've been considering doing a video on them, yeah. Someone asked about the video in the background, no, the guitar, I mean, in the background as well. So this is the, just to showcase you, this is a, what is it called? J&D Brothers guitar. It's a microtonal guitar, so it has extra frets, as you can see. If you watched my video on King Gizzard, you saw this one. I tested this out and I played with it. It's a great guitar if you want to practice. If you have fear, so to speak, of the lower frets, well, look at these frets, my friend. There's like no space. There's like a freaking millimeter of space in between, like a third of an inch or whatever you say. Sound and Vision by David Bowie. Yeah, that's the one that I'm playing. So yeah, that's that guitar. I don't play it that much, not as much as I like, but you know, whenever I want to play some King Gizzard, that's the go-to guitar, you know. Mother's Cake. I haven't heard those before. Yeah, I do have a Spotify. It's Lee Likes Music, just the same as here on the channel. Thanks. Hey, Mexico. Nice. Thank you. Fuck. I would say I focus more on practice for sure. I do want to learn more music theory. I have learned quite a bit of music theory during the past half year, uh, but yeah, I'm more of a technical guy compared to music theory. You know, what I do for fun, you know, hang with friends. During the weekends, I hang with friends, and I like to jog a lot. I'm big into running. So just like yesterday, I basically ran for about an hour and a half, which is crazy. You know, it's I've started to run longer races now. So yeah, running is a big thing for me. And yeah, that's basically what I do. You know, I did go clubbing as well, like in the past, but you know, fucking COVID and stuff. So um, about 1.5 hour. Yeah, I know, it's fucking crazy. I love to go for short runs as well, like 20 minutes is, I love that. You know, how often do you use microtone guitar when you feel like jamming? Very rarely, like very more rarely than, or less than I would like to do. Push-ups, etc. Yeah, I do some push-ups as well. I like strength training. Um, but I'm definitely way more into like running and conditioning stuff, which is not good. You should do both, a little bit of both. I actually did go to the gym like fairly often post pandemic or pre pandemic, but then Corona hit and I was like, fuck. I went to the gym for like 2 months. Very rigor. Jesus Christ, my English is failing. I went often, and then the pandemic hit and I was just like, fuck it. So then I had to, because they closed down. Are you a native English speaker? No. Jeg prater egentlig norsk. Det her er sånn jeg prater vanlig. Så ingen av dere forstår hva jeg sier nå. And so this is Norwegian, right? But I've learned English since first grade, so it's very natural to me. Treadmill during the pandemic to lose weight. Yeah, great. That's awesome, man. I very rarely do treadmills. I consider just being outside the best way of doing it, of jogging, because, all the fresh air and all that. But in the winters, obviously, it's it's very hard when it's snowy and stuff. You like effects lead, distortion, delay? I'm not a big pedal guy or effects guy, no. Huge compliment. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. By the way, I'm planning to do more guitar lessons. So today, for you guys who don't know, I went through the pentatonic scales, the 2 pentatonic boxes. So those two. I'm planning to do more of those in the future, so I will do live streams every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from now on at 6 p.m. Central European Time, 6 p.m. CET. So again, if you want to show up, if you want to learn some guitar, if you're a beginner, if you want to learn some basic scales, then yeah, show up. What's your favorite song to play on guitar? That's a hard one. I like to play a lot of Hendrix nowadays, so that's kind of my go-to these days. Some Led Zeppelin as well. Some of you asked about favorite Queens of the Stone Age album, and I want to answer that because Queens of the Stone Age is my favorite band of all time. It's a tough one, but I would have to be very generic and say Songs for the Deaf, because it's just fucking out there, it's so good. But then again, all their albums are amazing. I can't pick one. It's so hard. Lee, you're a Rick Beato fan? Yeah, I am actually. I do watch a few of his videos, not that often, but he's like me, just way older and way more knowledgeable and way more experienced, So I'm not gonna lie, he knows what he's doing. I kind of know what I'm doing. Or I do know my shit, of course. I've been doing YouTube videos for years now, and I've been playing guitar for years as well. So, but he's a great guy, yeah. What happened to your Frank Zappa video? I don't know. Maybe it got taken down. I think he got taken down. All these old artists. There's like what Rick Beato is always complaining. What Rick Beato is always talking about is how all these old guitar, like these rock stars from the 70s and 80s, a lot of them, even from the 90s and 2000s, are banning music on YouTube, like from video essayists and people like Rick Beato and myself and Middle Eight and Volksgeist and Brad taste in music. Even I saw him making a video complaining about this as well. Actually, there's a lot of these channels that are reviewing and talking about music that can't play music in their videos because it's getting taken down. It's copyrighted, and it's so stupid, because these artists, they're not that relatable anymore. So why shouldn't we be able to spread their music and make them more popular again? No, because they're gonna make money off of it, and they think that we're stealing their revenue. But actually, it's the opposite. We're helping them make more money. So it's kind of a sad thing that a lot of these older artists don't really understand the creator, YouTuber, influencer side of things, and they just want to make money. But at the end of the day, they end up uh, destroying their own way of getting out to new audiences. Which is, yeah, it's things are hopefully gonna turn for the better though. Red the Blues, what's up? I got into Weezer because of you. I guess rock stars are paid buttons nowadays, fighting for every cent instead of working a 9 to 5 job. What do you mean? Like they're striving to make more money now because they're not in the spotlight of popular music? Is that what you're saying, or? Yeah, I listened to the new song by them. It's pretty good. It's or I wouldn't say that it's that good. I like their older stuff better, but it's interesting to see them experiment with like synths and stuff and have that more in focus. I think that's interesting. But yeah, guys, it was really nice hanging out with you and talking to you. I'm gonna do no, not yet. Weezer isn't touring in my area. Alright. I've never seen Weezer live. What do you think of Gibson SG? I haven't played it. Don't know. Can't say. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna chill for a bit because it's getting late here. I'm thinking going for a walk and then watching an episode of Better Call Saul because that's what I do. And yeah, talk soon. I'll see you one time maybe through our videos, through my video, maybe on Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday when I'm doing these live streams again. I'm doing live streams every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 6 p.m. CET if you want to do some hangouts, some short guitar lessons about the pentatonic scale. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you later. Cheers.